even though Mii Brawler is super broken, busted, he actually hasn't top 8'd too many majors, and today my favorite Mii Brawler, Osh9, did make top 8 at the regional the major this weekend. Ask Citadel, what's the daily Smash invite? It's a weird name, I don't know, but it was a major, bunch of Japanese talent was there, a bunch of good North American talent was there, so let's get into it. Osh9, honestly, is probably the most well-rounded Mii Brawler, even if he might not overall have the best results. I think currently the best results would be Yeast, but I love watching Osh9 play, so let's get into it. The two sweats we're going to be watching are Osh9 versus ApolloKage and the top 8 qualifier, Osh9 versus Icon. So game 1, Mii Brawler versus Snake. I think Brawler has a very good matchup into Snake. I personally think it's winning. Of course, I'm a Brawler believer and a Snake down player, so I don't know if that's generally the opinion, but Brawler gets to do so much damage, and of course, if you are running Thrupper, you get so much early kills. Okay, no, not gonna get the kill there, but you do have the opportunity for early kills because Snake has to recover high a lot of times, and if you're ever just right on the 50-50, you get a Thrupper, and if not, you get to, just combo off the grenade because of that. It's so good if the percents aren't equal. It's incredible. Nice suplex as well. That's also going to armor through the grenade. Actually, he got hit, but still 31% onto Snake for a suplex is nice, and I do think that's the case regardless of which, well, not regardless of which moveset, but regardless of which of the two main movesets, being 1-2-3-2 and then 2-3-3-2 you use. So of course you're gonna want to run suplex. Nice combo. Okay, yeah, the grenade does come out, so not perfect there. I mean, probably was perfect and just probably wouldn't have comboed that percent, but look at this damage, and the up air flashing Mach Punch is going to be great. Flashing Mach Punch is also good because you will invulnerability through grenades, and you can actually proc the full flashing Mach Punch, which is a little bit of an interesting kind of mechanic. Tried to get the tech chase with the down smash. ApolloKage missed the punish, and we already have a 3 stock to 1 stock lead, and I don't necessarily disagree with the battlefield pick for ApolloKage, by the way. I think that was supposed to be up tilt, by the way. That should have been the stock, but misses it up. Gets it there, but still 34% and an entire stock. I do think that battlefield is not as good for Brawler as it, some other stages, but against Snake, I feel like it can be pretty good just because the platforms can really help you get early kills. And again, if you're right on that 50-50, that would have straight up been the stock. Osh9 also, again, he's not getting too greedy in neutral. He is doing some, landing up airs and stuff, but Snake's punishes are good enough that, like, you're probably going to get punished regardless if they're on with, like, down air or something like that, so it doesn't really matter what you're doing. Tried to get another tech roll in, but not going to there. AK messing up. No grenade was available, so the B-reverse didn't come out. There's a Nair. Finally does the roll in, but it could have commented to Thrupper. I think Osh could have waited a little bit longer and gotten a little bit more horizontal, but still, this is like a hard comeback for Snake to do because frame 3 out of shield, you have a command grab, you have the ability to go edge guard with Nair and back air. There's so many kill moves that, just Brawler has in general, and you're just patient waiting, and it is really hard to get enough damage that it actually makes a difference. Gets the grenade up air though, so he is at final stock, and Osh9, of course, still close to the victory. 1 Thrupper from the floor will kill, back air will kill. That's going to be a grenade. Every grenade can be just like a scary position. You do have to be a little bit more careful than what Osh9 is being. But either way, he's, I think, just 1 hit away. Flashing Mach Punch, Thrupper, up smash. That was what it was supposed to be. He messed up. I'm pretty sure that was just a misinput. Yeah, you see him just passively jumping around. 4 throw would even kill. Thrupper, I lied. It wasn't going to kill from the floor. Has to avoid that C4. Barely does, honestly. That was kind of close. But like all these sharking positions, catches the jump. That backer's going to super kill Osh9. Huge lead at the beginning, and it ended up paying off 1-0 for him. Like, I feel like Osh9 was already good, and then he went to LCU and is getting consistent practice with the, I don't know exactly what region that is in Texas, but it is a region in Texas, and Texas, of course, one of the stronger states. And even though he was CFL, I feel like he has really blossomed as a player since moving. I mean, he's got a lot of good wins. He's beat Snow before when Snow was in his peak, like the Mario player. He's got really good wins. Otherwise, I don't remember them off the top of my head. I can check the Smash or the Super Major GG wins list after this, but he did get a couple of good ones here. He also beat J-Jaw at this tournament, which was actually after this, but I'm not going to watch Brawler Kirby because it's really lame of a matchup. Either Kirby explodes or Kirby's ledge camping the whole time, and especially with how J-Jaw plays. Okay, up tilt's going to get punished. Early Thrupper cash out, and it works. That is just so important for this matchup. Again, I think Smashville is a very good stage for Brawler. But yeah, he just whiff punished the up tilt, AK getting a little bit greedy there, and now Osh9 has the lead yet again. We saw a couple tech chases that could have been more for Osh9 last game as well. He was opting for, you know, just covering roll in. I wonder if that's going to be relevant later in this game. Don't have shot put to kind of make that Nikita a little bit less scary, but just the flip jump kick is going to help. Or sorry, feint jump kick. Up tilt for AK, that is going to be the stock. 2-frame? No, you can 2-frame that air dodge to the ledge and then actually combo Snake out of it. Nice DI in on the grenade. That was actually a little bit tricky. Probably going to get punished by that grenade, yeah, but still 21 for 10. I'll take that trade every day. Because this also isn't even really a matchup where Snake's weight is super, super relevant. It was that last stock of the game, but in general, you just are able to get such early kills as Brawler that it's not necessarily going to be the case. Oh, tried to get a back air. That could have been up air thrupper potentially. Probably wouldn't have killed. Gets an extra up air, but no, doesn't get it. Down throw, trying to bait something, does with the flashing Mach Punch. That's the interaction you're looking for 100%. That is one of the reasons that, you know, I still prefer shot put just because that's my comfortable thing, but in this matchup, flashing Mach Punch is so good for punishing grenades. He also takes the grenade damage. Look at how much damage this did. It's on Twitch, so I do have to go back 10 seconds. I apologize for the extra time, but like, he got hit at 96 and went to 129, so 33% because of the extra grenade damage, and that is going to be another stock. You can't just lazily pick up grenades, or sorry, pluck grenades as Snake. That's going to be another suplex. Back air trades with up air, but still 44%. Yeah, the Nikita is going to hit there. Had to not kick there, absolutely, and just kind of get around it. Probably would have lost a stock anyway, but still, Osh9 with still a good, solid lead. 44%. Again, when you're Brawler, up tilt, IDJ, up air, grab, down throw, thrupper will just straight up be the stock right now. So he doesn't get it, but that's going to be just good damage trying to read the jumps. He's just covering a lot of what AK wants to do. Nice up tilt. Again, AK's got to be careful here, knowing that he needs to mash grenade for the up airs and like the normal combos, but then if he does, he might just get flashing Mach Punched and die. That is the kind of conundrum that, oh, it was a lot of damage. Bad DI on the up air, almost killed. But yeah, that's kind of like the struggle of Snake in this matchup. You can also kind of go out there to edge guard with back airs and stuff. Speaking of back air, that's going to be the stock. Yeah, no air dodge because he has been air dodging a lot. Didn't want to get flashing Mach Punched, and that is going to be 2-0 for Osh9. Seems like AK is a little bit unhappy with how his controller's working, but you know what? In the Brawler Boys Discord, we fucking take those. But yeah, Osh9, you can really tell he's not like fishing, like the thing he's fishing for the most, in my opinion, is what is it? Falling up airs, but falling up airs like decently, it's like so rewarding that it's fine. And he's not really being greedy in neutral. He's playing like a very measured, slow paced game and just trying to find the correct openings against Snake, which is not something a lot of players do. They either like super duper camp or they're just like, I'm going to go in immediately and I'm just going to overwhelm him. And I feel like Osh9 not really doing either of that. Maybe could have been a double jump up air into something. I mean, 49% is not a super high percent, so it wouldn't have true comment into anything. But AK now with the first lead of the set. Good drift away from the platform. That could have been the grab. Nice nair. Gonna go off stage. Bait the air dodge. No, there it is. Doesn't punish it. Yeah, I want to see how Osh9 definitely plays with this deficit because it can be a little bit difficult. Sending the dash attack early, this is looking like a traditional Snake game. But again, with Brawler's explosive combo potential and kill potential, no lead is safe against him. That's one of the reasons I think the character is just super strong. No shot put means you will have to kind of be in the Snake zone when it comes to, yeah, the double B reverse was a little obvious to me, but also I'm a Snake fighter master person, so I think it's fair. Dash attack, no double jump, so this should be the stock with the Nikita. No, misses it. Nice recovery there by Osh9. Tried to flashing Mach Punch, expected AK to approach, but no, the B reverse there, safe. And then the dash attack coming out, so AK now with a huge lead. Maybe Osh9 wins this game. I don't know the set count of the set. I just know Osh9 wins. So if he makes this comeback, that would be lovely. Yeah, trying to get the flashing Mach Punch again, fully invincible. It's a little bit more awkward to punish that one because you're not 100% sure when it ends, plus you're not 100% sure when the invincibility ends of it. He is throwing it out a lot, which, that's one of my critiques of people running flashing Mach Punches. They're like, what if I flashing Mach Punch every opportunity I get? And then they always get punished for it. It's a little better versus Snake, but that's just kind of what happens, which is why I don't really like watching people that have that move, which is most of the Brawlers, by the way. So, it's hard. Because Osh was normally a suplex, not a suplex majority. Nice Nikita, I like that by AK a lot. That was super cute. That was a good recovery. Normally he is shot put. I don't know if this is like a specific matchup or he just decided to go to 2-3-3-2 permanently, because he was 1-3-3-2 before. And yeah, this is for sure just an AK game. Yeah, the down tilt's going to be so good. It's one of the only things that you can't get punished by Thrupper, and I think Suplex out of shield goes above it. So yeah, it's a good move in general. Thrupper, no, okay, I thought he was going to just do something to get the stock. I mean, this is maybe not a 3 stock, but it is, I don't think Osh is winning this game. Yeah, it's a 3 stock, so that is going to be AK with the retort there. Gonna counterpick to Hollow Bastion, which oh, he went Shot Put. Let's go! Shot Put, baby! I think Shot Put's really good when you are kind of like in neutral situations and you want to like also be able to slow it down, because I feel like you have to play Snake's game when you play 2-3-3-2. Just because you don't have the ability to throw your own projectile, disrupt the grenade pattern. So it's basically everything that AK wants to do. Down throw Thrupper, the grenade not working. Good SDI down by ApolloKage, super important. But yeah, I do think Shot Put's really good in this matchup as well. I think both are good. I'm not going to say one's better than the other. It just depends on what situation you are in. I think Hollow Bastion is a crazy choice, considering I think this is Snake's best stage by far. It's really good for Brawler, so I understand it. But I think the center plat is too good. Up tilt hitting all of the platform is crazy. AK trying to find this last hit of the stock up tilt is always punishable, but he did miss it. Osh9 did miss the punish. Every tilt on shield, except for, or sorry, up tilt and forward tilt on stage or on shield are always punishable by basically every character. And that was a nice Thrupper. Again, that's what I'm talking about, just getting the 50-50 right of air dodge versus no air dodge, and the Thrupper is just going to beat it, and that's going to be an Osh9 lead, immediately changing the pace of the game. I feel like the shot put really helped just like make it so that AK can't just shoot grenade over and over again. The shot put not going to help in that position, still had flip jump though, and we're going to get, oh, I thought he was going to get a full combo, but didn't believe that the nair would hit. Nice grab there, down throw, nothing, trying to just bait something out, but I'm not sure. I like the air dodge at the end there, that was super good. And AK struggling to find this kill, 182 on, you know, for Snake is a lot of damage. He's normally much better at killing than that. Down throw. Oh, the grenade. I was going to say that could be everything. Misses the grab, gets it. That's going to be the stock. No, he messed it up. He didn't hold forward. That's so unfortunate. I mean, if he held forward, it would have been a little bit lower, so I don't know if it would have killed. But yeah, missing the Thrupper there ends up getting him punished. Unfortunate there, but still 67% lead. And yeah, now we see the shot puts come out, wanting center stage himself. Of course, like, again, I understand the concept of the stage pick, because you want the center plat for combos. You can camp in center and force Snake to kind of go to the edge, and if they do that, then you can throw some shot puts, which is really, really nice. Grenade online. Like, I knew it was going to work with the back throw, but I don't think AK thought he could get to wherever it was. Nice turn on up tilt. That should be the stock. No, the whatchamacallit comes out. Air dodge. Yup. Well, he's able to grab that ledge. Crazy. Down tilt. Back air. Yup. Finds it. Shot put forcing air dodge to be burned. AK does make it back, but again, it's a little bit more obvious. It's like, hey, you have to go to like these specific, you know, recovery routes. And it's working for AK right now, getting some chip damage with grenades as well, but he's constantly in the corner. Back air is so scary, letting him roll, forward throw, no pummels. And this is the 50-50, doesn't get it. AK does not. B reverse there, forward throw through the grenade, nice stuff. Shot puts. Maybe could have gone off stage with like a nair or something, but I understand the fear was right on the roll, but then AK misses the punish, so it didn't even matter. Oh, grenade up air finds it, and now AK one stock away from bringing it to a game 5. Of course, very high percent, so, you know, it's very easy to die here for sure, just like Thrupper. There's a C4 there, gotta be careful, didn't know about it. And the Thrupper works. First hit, final hit. Sometimes that happens when you hit like the back hit of the Thrupper. Only 43%, which in general is a lot, but again, with the damage Mii Brawler can do, I don't think it's that bad, because you still do get like nair, down tilt, you know, forward air, dash attack, which is like 40 something. 90 is a little bit of a different story. And again, that's kind of like the strength of, AK messed up, took some grenade damage, made him a little uncomfortable to scramble, but ends up solidifying his position. I guess he expected a down B. The up tilt hit from behind, that is going to be game 5. Osh had the lead, but then that grenade up air finding the hit there was really, really scary. And now we are going to a game 5. Does Osh9 run it back to Hollow? He does. I don't know what AK banned. I don't know what the stage list was here, so maybe this does make sense, but I would honestly just prefer FD versus Snake, unless AK banned it, but then if he banned that would, you know, small battlefield, PS2, one of them, so I'm not 100% sure what happened. So much damage with grenade trades. Grenade gonna blow up? No, not quite. Up air. Gets it there. Dope. 2 grenades on the ground. No, it doesn't kill. That was a really good find, though, by Osh9. The grenade going to be there? Yeah, you got to be careful of your out of shield. Maybe just jump down, be out of shield to get to center was best bet. Holding up in shield so the grenade hits higher, and this is looking strong for ApolloKage right now. Oh, but the double grenade actually put AK in the perfect spot to get hit with the back air, and then that's what I was saying the whole set. I was just like, I think he can go off stage a little bit more aggressively. He's been lulling AK into a false sense of security that he can pluck double grenade, which of course, if he was able to air dodge would be great, but runs off stage. Also, I do think he went back to flashing Mach Punch with the Mii set. I'm pretty sure, it's hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure it is flashing Mach Punch now, dash attack into Thrupper. You're going to be solid damage, 23%. What else can he build? That's going to be suplex with grenade, so 15. And again, Osh9 back to that slightly patient style, not running in, trying to find his way in, gets the jump, but not really able to get much. Got a hit, so one hit is always better than no hits, obviously. C4, grenade, dash attack. Yeah, you have a really low shield. No Shoppa coming out, so I do believe I'm like 100% sure he's back on flashing Mach Punch. Does get the run up tilt, but he picks up the grenade, so not going to get the full combo. 171, so super death percent. Grab will also kill for down throw up tilt. But again, Osh9 is playing really hard to hit right now, and AK's basically only got down tilts, which are not going to kill. Double roll, triple roll. Grenade, not going to kill. Didn't have any velocity, so it wasn't super strong. Dash attack, that could be huge. Thrupper just on the up B. I think that either the final hit did enough damage to break the Cypher, which it does do enough damage, or AK tried to get off of it or tried to air dodge through the hits, but the multi-hit is too fast. Let me try to see. Yeah, I think he tried to just get off it or air dodge through it, and that is what I'm talking about. The 50-50s of just being up there, not getting off of the Cypher early, trying to air dodge. That's the type of situation that you love to see if you are a Mii Brawler player, and now that's going to be a kill at 230. That's fine. That's higher than AK has lived any of these stocks, and that's supposed to be the heavy character, so that's what I'm talking about. Also, that could have been a nair and potentially a good position for Osh9, but he wasn't hitting the buttons. And again, this is a position where AK has to make a huge comeback. He almost did it game one. Game one. So if he's able to do it, I mean, obviously I know Osh9 wins, so he doesn't do it, but like, if he was able to make it close, it'd be pretty impressive. 82% already on Osh. He's not getting any damage. Oh, gets the double grenade, suddenly evening up the percent super quick. That's what I'm talking about, is sometimes Snake just takes a bunch of damage because grenades exist. That would have been so clean for ApolloKage. Almost got the up air, but good DI. Gets the meaty up tilt on the ledge jump, so the weak up tilt hit, that is going to be evening up the stocks. I would like to see more players trump there. I think trumping Snake in that position is really, really good. Up tilt finds the good hit. And again, he's not really throwing out that many up tilts. He's barely being judicious and like kind of stingy with his moves. Oh, really bad back air, but it's fine. Threatening the recovery, yes, has to air dodge. Didn't punish the air dodge. Could have got a down smash, maybe. Down throw grenades there. Could have just back aired. He had to air dodge there. Oh, and just, yeah, the flashing Mach Punch whiffs the punish. Yeah, that is a big thing, is if you do these short hop high flashing Mach Punch on shield, you cannot grab unless you have a really, really high shield. So AK tried to grab, not going to be the punish. Landing up air, that's some cheese right there. That is cheese. I will give it up that that's cheese. Falling up air into Thrupper, Osh9 wins to advance to the round before quarterfinals, where he beat J-Jaw and then lost to someone in winners quarters, I'm pretty sure. And then we're going to watch his losers top 8 qualifier set versus Icon. Icon lost to Oshimo in winners. Maybe Osh9 lost in 17. I don't remember where he lost, but I do know this matchup. It's kind of awkward, right? I think Ryu has a lot of good tools. He's obviously really good at fighting up close. So is Brawler. But, you know, of course, really, really good frame data of Ryu is kind of obnoxious to deal with. Solid damage, solid advantage. But Brawler does have a lot, right? You do have the ability to Thrupper through Focus, which is really nice, so you can just get like big early kills. Focus isn't as important in this matchup as it can be in others. You have plenty of ways to punish it. You also see that Osh9 with the beard is running 2-3-3-2, so suplex and flashing Mach Punch. Flashing Mach Punch is really good for punishing Focus, but it can be a bit of an awkward matchup for sure. Up tilt gonna whiff everything else. Yeah, trying to bait the Thrupper out of shield there, because it can be a true punish, but baiting out the Thrupper with the Focus is the intent there. Gets the up tilt grab. That's going to be the stock. Yes, it is. Icon down a stock. Osh9 getting a little bit closer to that top 8. You know you can taste it. It's game 1 still, but, you know, sometimes you do feel it. And again, I feel like Osh9, the best thing about him so far that I've been watching from these two sets is it's really hard to kill him. Sometimes he's getting a little bit greedy, but without grenade shenanigans, I feel like Osh9's neutral is just going to be so solid. He's just willing to whiff, but look at that. He knew exactly the distance of this aggressive option by Icon, just stands there, waits for him to press another button, so instead of getting the immediate, a little bit difficult whiff punish on that, he just waits for the spot dodge, waits for the jab, F-tilts. Very simple, but it really feels so dominating. He hasn't thrown on a button, there's no double jump, has to be, yeah, I was going to say has to recover a little bit high. but then ends up getting hit by that up tilt. Osh9 could have potentially got the stock, but again, he's not the player to go for greedy hits. That's why it took him like 4 games to go for a single edge guard against ApolloKage, but gets the down tilt. Simple tech chase, knowing that at these higher percents, you have a little bit more time. You don't have to immediately make a decision. You don't even have to go for the up air. Gets that. Oh, sorry, it was an up tilt, not down tilt. And yeah, just that's going to be a full stock lead for Osh9. Suplex in the corner. You can edgeguard Ryu, you can get pretty easy down airs. Oh, was trying to go for a footstool maybe? I think that was a potential footstool attempt. Oh, drop off Thrupper, really nice on that aggressive option. Yeah, a la what the sword fighters were doing with drop off reverse up B. Well, it's not going to kill at 50, but still. Focus going to come out. Yeah, the advantage focus is going to be a little bit meaningful, but just not like the out of combo focus for Ryu. That's going to be a Nair off stage, threatening with back air, threatening with down air, threatening with Nair even, and again just backs off. Solid edge guards, nice DI by Icon to get off stage. Could have been up air, back air potentially, but like you're not going to go for DI out there probably. Nair tech chase, no, tries to go for the flashing Mach Punch on the tech in place, doesn't get it, suplex. I also feel like Osh9's suplexes are like a little bit less greedy and weird than a lot of other brawlers. I feel like he doesn't go for suplex too often, but like just the right amount, because I feel like, again, when people run these moves, I mean, I can't blame them. Like, I go for BDK like a lot because I have it. Gets the air dodge there. Again, these 50-50s, Osh9's ready for the nothing, because in worst case, if he's wrong and Icon doesn't do anything, he's just in advantage neutral, right? Oh, I guess that was like not a great air dodge, because the threat here for Icon would be back air, but Osh9 was facing towards Icon, and Thrupper would not have hit, I don't think. Maybe it would have, maybe there was some unfamiliar spacing there, but that's going to be a JV2 stock for game 1, Osh9. Game 2 going to go back to PS2. I don't know why Icon isn't trying to go to the flatter stages. It's crazy to me to strike to PS2. I think this is Brawler's best stage, especially the way Osh9 plays. He's ready to like camp, camp advantage states. He likes the extra space to run around. Of course, the platforms are ridiculous. Good DI in there. It's what you're supposed to do as this weight of character. Nice forward smash on the second ledge grab. It does hit ledge every time. Could have gone for a down air because I'm pretty sure that was the only way to get a kill. Again, another down tilt, or sorry, up tilt into the platform. It's so hard because like this position, you're just going to get put on platform because DI out or DI in here. Because DI in would send you more at like this angle, but you would still be put on platform, and Osh9 just the perfect amount of time to react. He also gets those reactions a lot. It's definitely something that I noticed from like playing on mostly online, is like it's really hard to react to those. Offline, a little bit less so, and Osh9 is super ready for them. Suplex, gonna be good damage, and again, also getting Icon off stage. The ledge trapping for Osh9, or general corner pressure, has also been really good. He's perfectly content to get a couple of hits. Again, he's reading these defensive options. If that landing Nair hit, it could have potentially been a grab, but Icon with the Nair, jab, jab, sure, you're gonna even up the stocks. 40% is, I would say, not that much of a deficit, but like that's 15% away from an up tilt on platform into death. There's gonna be a Nair out of shield. Tried to get an empty jump up tilt there. I like that a lot. Icon finally DIs in, but it honestly could have led to a stock if Osh9 was ready for it a little bit more, but ends up getting the Nair, so solid damage. And again, he's perfectly content to just, threaten this corner. Finds the rising up air. Crazy. The focus does make it so that Icon doesn't get pulled up as much, so it does end up not killing, but what a crazy find on the rising up air. I mean, he's been reading, like, Icon was jumping around a lot, so I don't blame him for going for it. If that was a flashing Mach Punch, that would have been insane, honestly. And that's still going to be a 90% lead, which is fantastic for Osh9. Flashing Mach Punch will kill here. A lot of Thrupper confirms. I think even down throw Thrupper will still work at this percent. Maybe not. Osh9 trying to approach a little bit more. And you see him actually getting punished for it. Nice tech in. Again, going for random flashing Mach Punch reversals, and that is not going to work out. Icon read 2 of those, scouted it, got punishes, and that is going to be a down throw Thrupper. Yes, gets the air dodge. And yeah, I don't know if Icon knows the percent. I can check it right now. I think Gagel's chart is slightly incorrect, but let's see generally where Ryu's percent is 89 to 105, so probably would not have worked guaranteed, so didn't need to mash air dodge there. Icon getting caught a little bit off guard. I mean, I don't blame him. It looks like a position where you will get hit. Also, I think that was supposed to be a dash attack, but ended up getting a forward smash input. Dash attack, doesn't read the air dodge. Again, the spacing around, not trying to aggressively nair, but just trying to nair safely on the back of people's shields. Back air. Oh, reads the spot dodge, gets the dash attack as well. Platform, so scary. 66% is a lot. Icon, you see him going for a lot of focuses on these potential air-to-airs, anti-airs, whatever. That's going to be a lot of percent. Sure, you will kill off of basically any hit now. but gets the, oh, good DI in there. So smart by Icon, knowing that DI out would lead to platform. There's gonna be an up air flashing Mach Punch on the plat. That was a crazy confirm. That was so fast. I feel like I've never seen a brawler do that in the rising up air combos, but again, gets that, wow, that's so clean. Damn, that's really good. Why have I never, maybe I just haven't seen it, but that was incredible by Osh9. Again, reads the jump, Icon didn't get the focus, and then the flashing Mach Punch comes out. I'm pretty sure even with SDI down, it would not have mattered. Yeah, Icon seems surprised too. I've never seen a brawler go for that in the middle of a combo. Normally it's just falling up air into flashing Mach Punch. I mean, he was also trying to hit the focus. If focus came out, it would have multi-hit it, so I guess that's why he did it. Really, really good stuff, and Osh9, in my opinion, kind of steals that game away from Icon. And by the way, this was seed 25 versus seed 23, so either one of these players making top 8 would be huge. But of course, knowing who wins, let's go Osh9. Goes back to PS2 as well, again, which I feel like maybe you should try a different stage at this point. Brawler obviously really good here. I feel like everyone knows that. Solid damage, 50% already. Up tilt, gonna be on the platform? No, the air dodge does get away. Nice read there. Down throw, back air at such high percent. He's ready. Down air. No, down air 2-frame, do it. Gets the down tilt, trying to bait something out. Gets the down throw there. Thrupper, good SDI down by Icon. Does extend that living percent, because that probably should have been the stock otherwise. Tries to get the backer, but misses. Yeah, focus, but doesn't want to get like accidentally. Oh, flashing Mach Punch trades with Nair. Unfortunate there for Osh9. He was right, but the Nair so good for Ryu. Does get hit by that Shaku as well. Edge trap at the back air, yep, you find it, and that is going to be a stock lead yet again for Osh9. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about the PS2 pick. Icon comes in my chat, so I will ask him about that probably later. He does try to go for a footstool all the way down there. Whoa, that would have been a crazy combo for Icon. Gets the Nair tech chase, gets the tech away, but doesn't quite go far enough. Yeah, just wake up down tilt trying to get a stock. That would have been a 3-stock to 1-stock lead if that down tilt hit, probably. But either way, that is going to be Icon returning the stock, but still 49% on him. That's a lot. Could be a downer at any point if he decides to go for it. But again, no, Osh9 just ready for basically just everything. He's like, he hasn't taken any damage. He's just scaring the shit out of Icon in this corner. And I don't blame Icon for being scared, but he hasn't been able to get out at all. Has to burn double jumps. But again, you've seen Osh9 aggressively go for jumperies with short hop, rising, up air, full combos. So I don't blame him for not going for a bunch of jumps out of the corner, which is like normally the thing to do to get out of the corner. The rolls have also been scouted. You roll right under the platform, get up tilted, you're just gonna die. So it's the corner pressure for Osh9 is honestly the most impressive thing, and because it's not just like I'm gonna mash Nair. Like he's playing perfectly in the corner. Could have been a little bit more aggressive there with that Tatsu. Could have threatened to jump out, and then seeing the Tatsu could have gone for a jump there. Not going to work there because Icon didn't Tatsu, of course, but that's exactly what he could have done before, because that Tatsu comes out. Yeah, he can threaten down there. No, ends up not getting it, but still, like, he's been in the corner this entire stock. From like 30% onward, it has just been Icon in the corner, and finally gets out. That was literally over, I think, a minute of ledge trapping. Yeah, he's in the corner starting at 5:43, and I'm pretty sure it went to like 4. Yeah, it's basically a full minute of ledge trapping and corner pressure. That's like, I feel like what separates Osh9 from the other brawlers at the moment is his ledge play is so good, and then gets the whiff punish with the Thrupper, understanding, hey, I don't need to up smash, I can use my frame 3 uppercut, and that is going to be a stock lead yet again for Osh9. Of course, Icon doesn't want to be in the corner, but also that's kind of what you're supposed to do versus brawler, is be in the corner so you don't get Thrupper comboed, taking so much damage trying to mash down. I don't blame him for the trying of it, because like, what are you supposed to do? Now you're just in the corner yet again. Down throw, that's gonna be a focus. Tried to, oh, and that's dead? No, he was close enough to the stage so that the little stomp doesn't actually get the kill. Icon maybe could have done jab there, but it goes for the safe grab, finds a back air, so we are able to take the stock. Pretty safe flashing Mach Punch. It is punishable with Nair, but that's not going to be as big of a punish, so it's not that big of a deal. That's going to be some damage, 31%. Icon needs to play so solid right now to take the stock. 59% is good, but down throw Thrupper not going to kill, but a lot of things could. I think that was supposed to be a drop-off double jump back air, and he messed up. Flashing Mach Punch at the edge. That is going to be the stock, and that is going to be the first North American Mii Brawler to ever top 8 a major, because the only other major top 8 Mii Brawler was Kid back like last year when he beat Mars, but Osh9 makes top 8 here at Citadel. Ask, what's the daily smash advice? But yeah, amazing run with him, really good wins. Shout outs to Osh9. I think, in my opinion, the most impressive and like sound Mii Brawler. And And again, in the last 6 months, look at these wins. They're all pretty good. Beast Mode Paul, ApolloKage, Monty, Zog, Freak Hayflock. I don't know if some of these are online versus offline. I'm not 100% sure, and I don't care to really look into it. But these are a lot of good players here. And of course, if you go all-time, has also beat Riddles, has also beat Syrup, Shiny Mark online specifically, which is like low-key more impressive to beat Shiny Mark online than offline. Mudace as well, Meister, Snow, that's what I was talking about before. I don't know who this is. He's beat DeBuzz before? Crazy, that's insane. But yeah, just really strong player overall. Yeah, that is going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. Mii Brawler is strong. Also, congrats to Toon for winning his first major, the first South American player to win a major since the person who we don't like talking about on this channel. I probably actually will, thinking about it more, so never mind. I'm going to be covering Toon winning, but I had to cover Mii Brawler first because I love Mii Brawler. We also have just like a lot of different Mii Brawlers, right? We have Kid, who plays very different, then Yeast, who plays very different, then Apple Reviewer, who plays very different, then Osh, who plays very different from me, I guess, even though I'm a Mii Sword Fighter player now. So yeah, thank you all for watching. As always, social media and partner stuff is down below, and I will see you all next time. Peace.